How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Stud, and welcome back to our second episode of the Spanish Empire, Restoration of the Spanish Empire. I still don't know what I'm going to call this series. Something along those lines of Spanish. It's dealing with the Spanish Empire, bringing back the monarchy of Spain with the stuff over here on this side of the tree. And I still haven't even figured out everything here, but yes. Let's see. Interesting. So I think, actually, I don't even... interesting. I didn't even realize what some of the stuff I think entails. Now I'm looking a little more closely. I'm thinking we might actually be going a different route than I even expected or had thought. So let's try to get total control of Madrid, if possible. So anyways, last video I talked a lot about how I think about the history of this actual conflict and how I think that this game does a pretty good job of representing what is a very complex conflict. We obviously, so we don't have any national focus we can do right now, as far as I can tell. Yeah, so we have to wait for the war to begin. So that's fine. Not a big deal. We're gaining extra points as a result, so it's not a big deal at all. All right. Let's see. So I did suppressor strikes. So we're gonna get total control here. After this, I'll push back again in Asturias to kind of push back their power. We haven't even begun to talk about espionage. I'm not going to really worry about that right now, at least until we have a better grip on our industry and our commercial economy, I guess you'd call it. Okay, let's push back against them here. So we have total control of Madrid, and I'm not sure how that'll make things play out, but yeah, that should be interesting. Okay, so we have 70 days until the conflict will go, except concessions to the left will add a few. This is unfortunate. We're going to have less weapon caches. Speaking of weapon caches, not really going to matter too much. Most of our units are going to be spawned in for us when the war starts. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So we only have time for a little bit more. So what do I want to do here? Well, I feel like we should... Let's do this, let's kind of diversify a little bit more. So yeah, we're getting pretty close here to the start of the Civil War. So I'm pretty sure, let's actually pause for a second here. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at this. I'm pretty sure that if we do this, what it says here, right, we get some different things. It replaces Carlism with, so right now Carlism gives us a lot of stability stuff and attack and defense, and we get support for unaligned, non-aligned. This one way, it is unaligned. Unaligned will go down because we'll be the ones in charge, and we're not popular as a result. But we lose the attack and defense penalties. We get weekly stability is not as bad. So this is, I think, all right. Obviously, it's the only way to do it, anyways. It activates the mission impending fascist crackdown, right? And so this is kind of similar to what I was saying. There can basically be civil wars within the Civil War, right? Like instead of, so just like the, no, it's not either of those. Just like the anarchists can rebel here and create a whole new government within the Republican side, we can get a civil war from the fascists if we crack down on... if we become Carlist, or vice versa. I actually, in my first playthrough as the Unified Front, we still had Carlist uprisings. I guess that they weren't as bad as they would have been if we had options to put it off further, I guess, whereas this side would have triggered it earlier. So anyway, so we're gonna have to deal with the more extreme parts as they rebel, the phalangists. Okay, let us. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I think basically we're gonna have. Interesting. You can see things are ticking down here, getting pretty close to the Civil War. The rebellion bides its time. Gains national spirit awaiting the rebellion. Which grants daily political power down, that's fine. National government on the start of the war, okay. Okay. So this should add more days, unless something goes wrong here. Ah, darn it. I might have missed my opportunity because I was so focused on this. Okay, 22 days. So we'll have enough time to finish that, and they shouldn't be able to redo it. They should actually not have enough time. Alright, well, no, they will if they do it now. Interesting. So in my first playthrough, this actually happened right off the bat, pretty early on. So I guess these events are somewhat randomized. Maybe things you do can affect it. Or So they're challenging my influence in Basque Country, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna lose that. Alright, well, I don't think there's much else I can do now. Kinda just gotta sit here and wait. Distribute arms to the people. Huh. Well, it's good that that won't happen in time. Okay. We're about to have the Civil War upon us. Okay. So they're gonna get that, and it's going to fire before then, so I don't think there's a point to even spending anymore. I don't know. Yeah, let's just hold off on that. So actually, I think we're in a better position than I even was in my first run through, where I played as a a unified front for the nationalist side. I think we're actually in a better position because I think it shows you here the expected amount of divisions, right? It's pretty much even. I think they had quite a bit more when I did it, so I must be doing something right. Part of that's probably because we have Madrid under our control, so you know, I'll spend it just in case it matters. I don't know. We're about to have the conflict start. Okay. Alright. Well, here we go. Here we go, boys. Yep, here we go. Okay, so the Spanish Civil War has begun. So, exactly 5 a.m. this morning, precisely 1 day for contact with other Northern garrisons. Yes. Yep. And so I'm not going to read all that, but well, yeah. So essentially, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You don't actually have to even complete these. This is basically, it gives you a chance to essentially choose. Do you want to go with the Unify the Nationalist Front, or we go with Supremacy of the Communion? There's not much different except that. Except which of those. You also get a national spirit death before surrender, which basically means your surrender limit. You have to basically completely topple the other side, or until you are completely toppled. It removes some of our national spirits, which is good. We can actually finally start doing things there. And so this one gives us a political advisor. That one's actually pretty good. War support, and again, it changes out our focus or our spirit for another one. So, by the God, Fatherland, and King, we will win. Okay, we can immediately choose now one of these. So, So this is where I'm going to start taking... It'll probably take me a little more time to look through these things because I'm not really sure. I haven't... Again, I only played this route my first time. So, I think we should do this one first. Preparing the Carlist insurrection decisions. Which basically makes it so... Because essentially we now have... We can probably see it. Here, right here. 316 days. We have a little less than a year until we're going to have to deal with a civil war within a civil war. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and, as you can see, we have a lot of troops. Not bad. And our front line, I think, is in a decent position. But let's go ahead and... what I'm going to do is manually do this at first. I'm going to manually have you come, like, up here. Let's have you go here. Let's just be careful there. Avance. Alright. Oh, it says avancen, you know. In plural forms, right? And anyways, alright. Alright, let's get some front lines set up here real quick. Let's actually do like this and kind of split up a little differently than how they have it for us even. Okay. Ooh. I've noticed that the tooltip seems to be working a little weirdly for me. Maybe it's just for me, but it seems like it doesn't want to cooperate sometimes, or it, like, prematurely cuts out. We also have these armies down here, so what I'm going to do actually is... We don't actually have access there, do we? Let's see. Well, let's give it a second. Okay, so let's go down to speed 3 right off the bat so we can watch and make sure everything is looking good. Really want to make sure we take care of this northern area here real quickly. So, German volunteers, Lend-Lease, and Italian volunteers. Good. I mean, low manpower, obviously. That's going to be okay. We're just going to have to deal with that. I'd actually like for one of you to go this way. There you go. Yeah, as the front lines form up, that's okay. Just let them. We mostly want to focus our min-maxing efforts here. Alright. Okay, this is going well. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize this guy got trapped in there. It's okay. Get up there real quick. Alright, cool. Yeah, so hopefully that'll wrap up soon. I don't think there's much chance it goes on too long. Okay, those are going well. Those engagements are going well. I'm just gonna let these front lines sit for a while. I'm not really gonna mess with things too much. So that's interesting. They put their capital in Barcelona since they don't have Madrid. Huh. Alright, which that'll be interesting if it does fire with the anarchists in over there in Catalonia. We'll see. What is this? If only we can find ways to remove national spirit. Yeah, okay. So this is interesting, actually, because this was an unplanned conflict, right? And it starts getting, you know, prolonged. It unlocks actually a whole new map mode as well, where basically, by default, all of these provinces now have a unplanned offensive modifier, where everything, speed, attack, you know, everything basically gets penalties. But it adds... Where is it? It's here, isn't it? Here we are. Civil War offensives. We can essentially, basically, have a modifier to this region where any offensive in this region will start to build up. Will give us it removes the unplanned offensive modifier. Basically makes it normal, right? So essentially, and what does it cost us? Hold on. It doesn't cost us anything, actually. I think we just can only do one at a time, right? Alright. Let's, we're gonna wait to that until we get this done. Until we have our northern front sort of, figured out here. So this is really interesting. I believe this was a real thing that happened, or if I remember correctly, one of the reasons Franco became the dictator, not someone else, not someone else, is because if I remember correctly, there were 3 generals. One of them is this guy, Sanjurjo. There were 3 generals who basically were like the head leaders of the military, the junta, you know, which basically means like I can't even think, a committee, I guess, or a group, you know, council, that's the word. But anyway, so at the start, there were basically 3 generals, and basically this was one of them, and I don't remember the name of the third, but the other one is Franco, and the 2 of them that weren't Franco basically died at the beginning of the war just from accidents. Like, one died from a plane crash, the other one I believe died from like the flu or something like that, right? And so immediately Franco basically by default became the leader. It's kind of interesting, you know. Anyways, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take these units here and add them to here, and they'll find their way over there. I have faith. Okay. Let's see. I was paused. I was like, why is nothing happening? CNCR. Oy. Oof. It's gonna be going on for a while. So let's try this here, right? So we do this, and I believe if not completely within 10 days. So yeah, so they're preparing an offensive against me. I'm preparing an offensive against them in this area. So if they're actually smart, we'll see that they'll start attacking in Eastern Aragon now. Okay, it really takes 90 days though. I thought it was quicker than that. Look at that, all at the same time. Look at that. What are the odds? Alright. Definitely want to keep up with industry, but looks like we're good. Let's do radio. That'll be good. Let's do this. We should do motorized too. Alright. Oh no, you know what? They're trying to Eastern Aragon. That means they're actually probably trying to get this one. That's probably the one. So I just got my volunteers, which means they probably just got their volunteers from the Soviets. But yeah, it's interesting because, you know, the Second Republic, you know, they have a large amount of communists and Democrats, and that's why there is the conflict within the conflict that can happen, where they have the anarchists. Because again, like I said, you know, the Republican Front in real life was a very wide mix of ideologies: communist, anarchist, socialist, center left, center right, you know. We just gotta have faith here. I wonder if this guy could bum rush to to Barcelona and make it there. Okay, timer's going off. We'll go a little longer. Okay. So what did that one do? Secure Burgos and Navarra for the Carlist side. Let's do some of these other things. Disjointed Carlist Juntas, sorry. That one is pretty bad. We should do that. Let's try to get to that one. Alright, so we do now have... No, we don't, apparently. No, we do. Okay, so we have this. Carlist cells, which basically will be creating areas that will be under control when the fascists rise up. So we got Burgos and Navarra already. So that's nice. Where else do you want to do? Definitely Madrid, right? Let's do that. So yeah, let's do some of these things here. Okay. And we can take you off this duty now. Because we don't have any fuel. In fact, let's do from the Soviets. The reason I do that is because I don't think we're going to be going with the Axis. I think we're going to be going on our own path. And so I kind of want the Axis to be weak. There's the Soviet volunteers. Mm-hmm. So I mean, this is gonna be how it's. This is probably how it's gonna be for a while here. Is fairly static, but we're gonna figure out what we should do. What we should do, honestly, is I'm being kind of slack right now. So we should definitely have these guys in armies, and we should definitely have generals for all of our armies. We have plenty. That'll help a good bit. I also haven't been doing anything with my planes. Northern Spain, I think this is good. I also do, this is a very small change, but they have split Iberian region up into 3 regions, which is nice. Makes sense. So, I mean, some of these battles, they look bad, but I think they're just going to go on forever, right? Like, look at that, 2,400 days. Unless something drastically changes. Oh no, my encircled unit got roasted. We have pretty defensive positions. Okay. Let's go up to speed 4, because again, I mean, you know, not a lot we can do to change things right now. Why are you going there? I didn't send you there, did I? Trying to think if there's anything. I think this is fine. Yeah. No compromise on Carlist ideals. So if we could do this one... Oh, no, that what it is that triggers the Civil War. Okay. I was like, oh, maybe we can avoid it. I mean, you know, the Civil War within the Civil War, it would trigger. We're already, obviously, in one Civil War. Okay, we have an opportunity here. Where it seems that they have decided to move inland with the majority of their stuff here, and that is a very dumb decision on their part. Well, let's see if we can make it work for us. Why do you keep going here? You don't have any orders. This does not make any sense. Why do you keep going there, dude? Why? Why though? Why though, my dude? Yeah, let's try to reassign you to a new army, maybe? You wanna like stop? There you go. Okay, that was weird. It's like, I gotta make it to Madrid, man. My wife and kids are there. Right. Okay, so we can subside on this with one factory being given away for fuel. I think that's okay. I think that's relatively okay. These engagements are pretty rough. And they're gonna start failing, but I think that's okay. Like, why? Yeah, why are these guys moving? What in the world is their problem? I did not say that you could leave, my dudes. Like, where are you going? What in the hell? That is so weird. I've never seen the AI do that. They're just like, well, F your plans, dude. Very strange. Very strange indeed. What the hell? Where are they going? What the fuck, dudes? Why are you guys leaving? I don't understand. If I do this, will you... Okay, what is happening here? Why are they just, like, trying to run to Toledo all of a sudden? What in the world? This makes no sense. I've never seen anything like that in this game. You bastards! Oh my god, that's actually really annoying. I have no idea why they're even doing that. Is it because they're like... Is it because they're like nationalist units? That might actually be it. Maybe it's actually like a mechanic, not a bug, but it just seems very strange. Especially because you can order them back. You can just be like, no, no you don't. And then they... What the hell? Oh my god, this is annoying. Do I really have to babysit them? Because of something? Yes. Okay, that's certainly weird. Not sure why that's happening, or if it's intended or not. And maybe it is just because they're nationalists, because it's basically saying like, oh hey, well you know they don't want to fight for you, they're not going to cooperate. Is that it? Like, is it? I don't know, maybe. Gosh darn it. It's actually really annoying though. It's gonna cause me harm too if I can't get them under control. Will they keep doing it if I take them out of the army group? So now they're not doing it. Weird. Is it because the army group? Maybe that's it. Maybe... Oh, I'm an idiot. You know what it is? Yeah. It's because there was a frickin'... I get it. There was an area defense, a garrison order for the whole army group. Okay, I'm just done. Alright, I'm gonna wrap up here. Thanks you guys for watching. Again, the expansion comes out on the 25th, and thanks to Paradox for giving me a key for it. I really appreciate it. I'll be streaming later today from the time this video goes up. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please leave a like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed the series. After all, it's a new series, so the support right at the beginning really gets it going. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.